Okay. So I just wanted to highlight a couple of issues. Basic issue I want to clarify before I speak on certain points is nobody is opposing the project if it is laid down in a detailed project report by Telangana government. The fundamental issue here is the right to life and the freedom of living in peace and coexistence is thwarted in the proposed upcoming project of Mallana Sagar without giving the details. The Telangana government is on a route to grab the people's lands. So I would humbly concentrate on few, considering the time which I was given. There are a lot of studies internationally on the effect of migration on individual migrants. What lies ahead of this migration into the new areas, as Srinivas Ranabotu has correctly highlighted, it should be a 360-degree approach. Resocialization, economic imbalances, adjustments, and cultural transformation, stress in the adjustments, fear leading to psychosomatic disorders, leading to depression, leading to suicide. These are the major points which I will like to elaborate, but due to the time constraints, I would leave these keywords before you. According to the media report, a 58-year-old from the ground report, Venkataya, who is a farmer, his feelings are like this. Where do I go? What do I do with the money the government gives me? I have been a farmer since my childhood. These are the questions running on his mind. What it tells on the intellectual community is he is under stress. He is under psychological pressure. He is concerned about the new environment. He doesn't know what to do. This is the actual aspect where the compensation what the government is offering doesn't hold any value, because this is psychological stress. This in the long term will add a major impact on the government's exchequer in the health. So now, coming to the impact on the youth, how they are dealing with migration. They are angered. Anger is a big issue. It's a state of mind which can lead to inner sense of betrayal by the very government who ought to protect the fundamental right of people's freedom to live where they want to, how they want to. There's no detailed project report which we can see highlighted in the media or projected in the media or given a detailed report by the concerned ministers or the government of Telangana. So under that, we don't know what the detailed project report is, but all we know is there is some land dispute, and the land dispute is going on between a section of the people who are under pressure by the government with the force to grab their fundamental right. So now this social impact is huge. I would again quote from the ground a report in the media, a son-in-law whose father-in-law committed suicide because of this fundamental issue. He says, we are mentally prepared to beg in the streets and the traffic signals of Hyderabad. What else can we do? Unquote. These are the questions. What does that reflect? This reflects the state of mind saying that he is defeated. So the individuals are defeated. The groups are defeated. The people who are asked to migrate have a sense of defeat in them. This tells me that this group of people with the meager compensation what the government is offering will have personality disorders, psychosomatic disorders, anger, personality depression, defeat leading to suicides, leading to the unhealthy and various other forms to reflect their opposition in the face of pressure. And not to mention, rightly said by Srinivas Ranabotu here, the kids. You know how the kids are. They are very resistant to change. Did the government study these factors? Did they know that the kids will be having a huge effect on their educational standards? likely they are going to drop out. What does that mean for the basic education challenge? What does that mean on the impact on their personalities? Whether they will have future personality disorder. These are the future citizens of Telangana. These are the future citizens of India. What unknown psychosomatic disorders will they have when their parents, when the community they lived in, are asked by the government to leave all of a sudden from their very known environment? Did the environmental studies done? Did the psychological studies done? Did the counseling done? All this are not addressed by the government of Telangana, very sadly. So as intellectuals here, I urge, without taking much time, the social impact, mental health impact of the villagers should be duly addressed. And as in Western countries, when the word stress is reflected in anybody's life, the government will take care of him duly in the job places, in any place wherever you can imagine. Here we are talking about forcefully grabbing the right and the freedom to live without giving a detailed project report. So I agree fundamentally that this does not mean that the project should not be constructed. This should mean that the project details be elucidated clearly and defined correctly, and way before the project design or the project report is implemented, all this social impact should be addressed by the experts and the psychological experts who can deal with this, and they should be compensated. They should be addressed in a way when they want to give the land, then the government should take it. There should not be any coercion, there should not be any pressure, which can in turn cause the government to bear the burden in the future, in the long-term future. So I hope the fundamental points here on the social impact of the migration of the people without giving any detailed project report should be analyzed. And I respectfully disagree with the irrigation experts who says that this is the project which is for the people's benefit. The people's benefits psychologically should be analyzed as well, not on the map. So I hope I made my point clear, and I thank Saji Gopal and other moderators of this event to give me an opportunity to speak. Thank you so much.